So what's happening with you and Devin Booker?
He's my boyfriend.
You're together?
Yeah.
From Devin Booker, who continues to win Kendall Jenner's heart, to Blake Griffin, who dated her for 8 months before their breakup, to Ben Simmons, who had an on and off relationship with her for nearly 2 years, these are the NBA stars who dated Kendall Jenner. When the world shut down in April 2020, most people stayed home, but Devin saw an opportunity. He convinced Kendall to join him on a romantic road trip to the stunning Red Rocks of Sedona, Arizona, turning what was initially called a friendship into something much more intimate and meaningful. This wasn't casual, it was a calculated move by someone who knew that winning Kendall meant offering more than the usual celebrity dating routine.
It seems like you have consciously decided to keep your relationship out of the public eye.
Yeah. It's always just, I feel like it's always worked better for me that way. And no offense to my older sisters at all, but I think that Kylie and I specifically have, had the opportunity to watch my older sisters, through marriages and relationships and breakups and all these things.
By mid-June 2020, Devin's patient efforts paid off as they quietly became official, though he kept it private until anniversary posts revealed the truth a year later. He understood Kendall's need for privacy and used it wisely, creating a space where their relationship could grow without outside pressure. Devin's thoughtful approach continued when he arranged a romantic lake vacation with celebrity couple Justin and Hailey Bieber at Goza Ranch Golf and Lake Club in Idaho in September 2020. This wasn't just a double date, it was Devin bringing Kendall into his social world while showing he belonged in elite celebrity circles. Sources said Kendall seemed very happy during the trip, a clear sign that Devin's strategy was working. His boldest move came in October 2020, when he secured an invite to Kim Kardashian's ultra-exclusive 40th birthday on a private island in Tahiti. That wasn't luck, it was the result of Devin earning Kendall's trust and proving he could handle her high-profile family. Their romantic European getaway in August 2021, with intimate photos from Capri and luxury yacht moments, showed that Devin had achieved what many NBA stars could.
So what's happening with you and Devin Booker?
He's my boyfriend.
You're together?
Yeah.
The 2021 NBA Finals became Devin's ultimate romantic victory lap, with Kendall by his side as a supportive girlfriend, sharing kisses courtside while the basketball world looked on in awe. By February 2025, his approach was fully validated when the two were spotted together in Aspen and New York City, with US Weekly describing them as very much together, proof that once Devin Booker wins your heart, he doesn't let go. But if you thought Devin's pursuit was intense, wait until you hear about the next NBA star who gave up everything for Kendall Jenner. Blake Griffin. When obsession meets opportunity, the outcome can be explosive, and Blake's story stands out as one of the most dramatic and costly love affairs in NBA history. In August 2017, he made the life-changing decision to end his 8-year relationship with ex-fiancée Bryn Cameron, the mother of his 2 children, to chase his desire for Kendall. This wasn't a slow or mutual split. According to sources, Blake's obsession had been growing for months, and he was ready to throw away everything he had built just to be with her.
So Blake Griffin, Kendall Jenner's boyfriend, who she's been linked to since last summer, is currently being sued by his ex-fiancée Bryn Cameron for palimony, which is when someone in a relationship that never included marriage receives monetary compensation after a breakup.
Blake Griffin's first major public move came in October 2017 when he arranged a group outing to Halloween Horror Nights, making sure Kendall was joined by her sister Kylie and Travis Scott to help her feel comfortable while he proved he could fit into her world. But his real power play came later that month when he got Kendall to attend a Clippers vs Lakers game, where she openly cheered for him, sending a clear signal to everyone watching. In November 2017, Blake went all in by scoring an invite to Kendall's birthday dinner at Petite Taqueria in Los Angeles, where he faced the intimidating duo of Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. This wasn't just dinner, it was Blake showing he could handle the spotlight of dating into one of America's most talked about families, while winning over the gatekeepers who protected Kendall. But the biggest sign of how far Blake had gone came in February 2018, when his ex-fiancée Bryn Cameron filed a bombshell palimony lawsuit. She cited his public romance with Kendall as proof that he had abandoned their family, accusing him of choosing Hollywood glamour over his children, exposing just how deep his obsession with the supermodel had grown.
She's filing a lawsuit, and the lawsuit was actually obtained by TMZ, and in it she says that
Cameron's lawsuit revealed a shocking detail. Blake had called off their wedding just 1 week before the ceremony, suggesting his pursuit of Kendall had become so intense that he was willing to humiliate the mother of his children to avoid anything that could complicate his romantic ambitions. Their relationship officially ended in April 2018, and Blake's gamble ended in disaster. He lost his family, tarnished his reputation, and in the end, lost Kendall too. But if Blake Griffin's destructive obsession was shocking, the next NBA player endured nearly 2 years of emotional turmoil chasing a woman who refused to fully commit, Ben Simmons. Basketball fans watched as another rising star fell under the spell of America's most famous family, but Ben's story quickly grew more complicated than anyone expected. His relationship with Kendall Jenner became perhaps the most emotionally complex chapter in her NBA dating history, a nearly 2-year roller coaster where the Philadelphia 76ers point guard chose love over logic, again and again, despite receiving little in return. This was the story of a young athlete who nearly broke the infamous Kardashian curse through pure persistence.
This is the story of a rising basketball star who almost broke the infamous Kardashian curse through sheer persistence.
Kendall Jenner is now dating Ben Simmons, and now we all have to pray for the Sixers and Philadelphia.
I do not want them anywhere near my team. This is a disaster for the Sixers. It's the Kardashian curse. Ben, you're supposed to be putting in work this offseason, fixing your jump shot, and now we're just gonna see him out at like Nobu with Kendall Jenner.
Ben's romantic pursuit began in May 2018 with a smartly planned double date in Los Angeles, bringing along Devin Booker and Jordan Woods to create a relaxed, familiar setting where he could show his personality without the pressure of a formal first date. This approach showed Ben's emotional intelligence and his understanding that winning over Kendall required patience, charm, and subtlety, not just athletic swagger. By June, he had succeeded in getting Kendall to join him on shopping trips through Beverly Hills, with paparazzi capturing their clear chemistry as they browsed luxury boutiques. These weren't casual outings, they were intentional, intimate moments that showed Ben could provide both the lifestyle and attention someone of Kendall's status expected. In July, their relationship took a major step when sources called it exclusive, though not yet official. At Khloe Kardashian's 4th of July party, they were seen embracing, confirming that Ben had broken through Kendall's emotional walls. The romance peaked in August with a couple's vacation to Puerto Vallarta alongside Khloe and Tristan Thompson. In December, Kendall met Ben's mother Julie in Philadelphia, signaling real potential for long-term commitment. But the cracks appeared by May 2019 when Kendall told Vogue Australia that she felt uncertain about the relationship, admitting her struggle to fully commit despite Ben's devotion. Their final public moment came at Super Bowl 2020, where they were described as having a no-strings-attached dynamic. By April, it was over. Kendall's road trip to Sedona with Devin Booker confirmed she had moved on, leaving behind a complicated but deeply genuine chapter. And while Ben fought hard for her heart, the NBA player who started it all, who first sparked her love for basketball culture, was Jordan Clarkson. As the first NBA star linked to Kendall, Jordan introduced her to the glamour and excitement of the pro basketball world, setting the tone for all her future athlete romances. His relationship with Kendall began quietly in late 2015, with insiders later revealing they had been dating for months before their first public appearance. It wasn't a coincidence. Jordan knew that mystery and exclusivity were the key to capturing Kendall's attention, offering her an escape from the overexposed world of Hollywood dating.
I understand now that you're back in LA, you're doing it big time, prime time. Some dating going on with you and Kendall Jenner? Come on, keep it real, keep it 100.
I keep all my personal stuff to myself, man.
Okay.
So even if that was something that happening or if it was happening, you would never know.
The first confirmed public sighting of Kendall and Jordan Clarkson happened on March 30, 2016, when they were photographed laughing in the backseat of a car after attending a Lakers game in West Hollywood. Just 2 weeks earlier, Kendall had been seen courtside at a Lakers vs Mavericks game on March 16, signaling her support for Jordan's career and making her presence known in his world. Their relationship went public in April when they attended Coachella together, an appearance that confirmed their romance on social media and showed that Kendall was comfortable being seen with Jordan in a relaxed, non-professional setting. On July 4, 2016, they were spotted at Bootsy Bellows' Red, White and Bootsy party, marking the most public phase of their relationship. Sources described them as casually dating, but their carefully coordinated outings hinted at something deeper. In November, Jordan attended Kendall's 21st birthday party, a clear sign he was being accepted into her inner circle. They were later seen together at a party hosted by Drake, showing they shared more than just a love of basketball. Though their relationship remained low-key, sources said they were affectionate in private. By the end of 2016, the romance quietly faded, with no official breakup, just a shift in Kendall's attention toward A$AP Rocky, hinting at a temporary break from dating NBA players. But while Jordan opened the door to her athlete era, the next NBA star nearly stole Kendall's heart during her most emotionally vulnerable years, Chandler Parsons. His connection with Kendall remains one of Hollywood's greatest what-if love stories. Chandler wasn't just another athlete, he was Kendall's first real experience of being pursued by a basketball player willing to sacrifice it all for her. Their romance began in July 2014 when they met through a shared personal trainer, forming a bond that felt natural and authentic. On July 25th, they were seen on a dinner date at STK in Los Angeles, and photos captured their easy chemistry. Reports said they were head over heels, hinting at something much deeper than a casual fling. Chandler even reportedly turned down a reality dating show to prioritize Kendall, a rare move in the early stages of a celebrity relationship. By late 2014, their connection had faded from the spotlight, likely due to outside pressures. But in January 2017, rumors of a rekindled romance surfaced. They reportedly ran into each other at a Bentley dealership. Then that night, Kendall was seen at a Grizzlies vs Lakers game, sending heart-shaped hand signs from courtside, subtle but telling. After the game, she and Hailey Baldwin joined Chandler for dinner at Craig's and went clubbing later that night, entering separately to avoid suspicion. The reunion eventually faded again without explanation, leaving fans wondering whether Chandler was the one who got away, or just a chapter that never had a true ending. But if Chandler represented what could have been, the next player's story was pure fantasy. D'Angelo Russell, a rookie who thought courtside glances were a sign of romance. His short-lived crush on Kendall showed how quickly NBA ambition can confuse admiration with reality. In November 2015, D'Angelo seemed convinced that Kendall's presence at Lakers games, against the Mavericks on November 1st and the Timberwolves before that, meant she was interested in him personally. In truth, she was just being a fan of the game, not sending secret signals to a rising young guard.
D'Angelo Russell has done the absolute worst possible thing you can do, and the 76ers were going to draft this guy, right? He was the guy everybody wanted him to take?
He was the one everyone
So he
wanted.
goes to the Lakers, and who does he hook up with?
Who?
Stinking card.
Media outlets like Her Campus and Larry Brown Sports fueled D'Angelo Russell's illusions by pointing out Kendall's frequent courtside appearances and claiming her focused attention during games was proof of a budding romance. MediaTakeout.com even claimed the two had been dating after meeting over the summer, despite offering no real evidence. As more entertainment blogs picked up the story, the rumors snowballed into supposed fact. Some even created fake timelines and tried analyzing their chemistry, all based on nothing more than Kendall watching basketball. D'Angelo appeared to lean into the attention, likely thinking the media's belief might help turn fantasy into reality. But that dream unraveled quickly once reputable outlets like TMZ stepped in. Multiple sources close to Kendall and D'Angelo confirmed there was no romantic involvement, with one blunt insider saying, "Kendall is not into it." Another clarified that her presence at Lakers games was tied to friendships with players and their girlfriends, not D'Angelo specifically. The final blow came in July 2019 when Kendall herself responded to a viral meme listing 5 NBA players she had supposedly dated, including D'Angelo. She wrote, 2 out of 5 accurate, thanks, a simple but definitive shutdown. Since her confirmed relationships with Ben Simmons and Blake Griffin were public, this statement erased D'Angelo from any real romantic history, leaving his hopes officially crushed. His rookie confidence had convinced him that being in the same arena as Kendall meant something deeper. In truth, he had never even been on her radar. If D'Angelo's misread was embarrassing, what came next was even more misguided. Kyle Kuzma, the Lakers forward who genuinely believed one summer yacht party meant he'd won Kendall's heart. In July 2019, Kuzma found himself included in Kendall's tight-knit 4th of July celebration on a yacht in Malibu, surrounded by friends like Fai Kadra and Anastasia Karanikalor. Paparazzi photos from the Daily Mail captured Kuzma and Kendall talking and laughing, fueling immediate rumors of a summer fling. That night, they all attended Bootsy Bellows' Independence Day party at Nobu, and Kyle appeared to position himself as her date. Despite the obvious group vibe, he seemed to believe her friendly inclusion was the beginning of a serious connection. Media speculation exploded, and Kuzma did little to deny it. His confident body language in photos suggested he thought he had finally accomplished what so many others failed to do, win Kendall's heart with charm and timing. But reality came fast. Entertainment Tonight quickly reported that there was no romance, saying they were simply hanging out as friends. Another insider added bluntly, "It's nothing." The dream faded just as quickly as it began. And when Kendall replied to the same viral, starting 5 meme in July 2019, writing 2 out of 5 accurate, Kuzma was publicly eliminated from contention. That yacht outing, which Kyle had seen as a possible romantic breakthrough, was just a fun summer day for Kendall with her friends. Kuzma had learned the hard way that proximity and potential weren't enough. In Kendall Jenner's world, friendship and romance are not interchangeable, and no amount of confidence can blur that line.